video. Swear to God, the first time I wasn't recording. The second time the camera was facing the wrong way. And today I'm just using my iPhone, but I decided to kick off this vlog today. It's Wednesday. My last day of work before we head out to the lake house. So I want to take you guys along, going out to the lake. I'm super excited. This is where I just really veg out. I live in it's like my element. It's my era. This is the vibe. I still have to pack. I'm one of those girls who packs last minute. I just have to pack last minute because I feel like if I pack too early, then I'm missing things, or I'm needing things, or I'm forgetting things. So I'm the kind of girl that throws everything in the luggage the morning of, and then I throw all my toiletries and my makeup and things like that that I need. And that's just how I am. And my husband hates it, but I just absolutely, that's just how I roll. On the other hand, my husband, he likes to pack like a whole 2 weeks in advance. He's like ready to go. Like, I swear to God, his luggage is sitting on the floor ready to pack. Like he's ready. And I'm just not that person. So anyways, I want to take you guys along this vlog. You guys, if you guys seen any of my other YouTubes, you've probably seen where we go. We do go up north to Don Pedro Lake. We also go to Moccasin Point. We're really not planning to go to the lake per se, but we may go to like a little lake, but we're not planning to take the boat or anything. We're just gonna go and just like live camping life. Well, not camping, because we're going into like an actual cabin. So I'm super excited to take you guys along. So let's do this. As you guys noticed too, I got my hair done and I love it. It's actually lighter. I asked for highlights around the top, around the inside. It just gives me like a little bit of a pop. I feel like I look darker, which I love, a nice healthy glow. And also I've been feeling a lot better. My vertigo was giving me a lot of issues this past week or two, mainly on this side. So I think I might have snapped my TMJ or like made my joint irritated because I felt like I had fluid in here. And so last night I did a little home remedy for earache. I didn't get an infection, I got earaches. My mom would actually put a spoon with olive oil and a little cotton ball and put that in my ear, and I would feel immediately better. I think that from what I heard, it's really not scientifically proven to like do that, but for some reason I felt like it healed me. So last night I did it. This morning I was able to sleep on this side. I feel a lot better. So I don't know if it's just in my head or what, but like, do you guys do that little remedy? Because I think I'm the only one that does a remedy. But anyways, I'm gonna have my lunch and then we will chat later. Bye. The vlog, you guys. So it's about 7:30. Just woke up. Well, not just woke up. Woke up like 20 minutes ago. Did a quick body rinse. Curled my hair. I realized yesterday I did it in such a hurry. It was kind of like nappy looking. It wasn't as pretty as like I like it, but whatever. Back on my gut reset, drinking my detox and my fizz. I am gonna have coffee later though, because I just love coffee. I woke up with a pimple on my nose. So we're gonna do a full face of makeup. We're gonna be driving over. We have a few errands to do before we go. And I just want to give you guys a little like life update. So I've been struggling with like rosacea, with my vertigo. You guys hear me talk about it. And a lot of people say that vertigo happens because of stress. My MD doctor said because of allergies.
my dentist said because of TMJ. So honestly, it's kind of, I don't really know, but I know I'm pretty young to have it. Usually like it happens when you're older. But then again, I'm a very unique person. I've had a lot of skin issues and things that normal people don't have. I mean, younger people don't have. I'm going to be trying the Arbonne stuff. So I did order this probably like 2 months ago, but I've been using, consistently I've been using Superstay Maybelline and L'Oreal Paris. These two combos give me like this like glowy look that makes my skin look hydrated, not all like old and wrinkled. But today I'm gonna give this a try since we are just traveling. I just want to see how it holds up. One is tinted, like a sheer moisturizer. So I don't think I'm gonna mix them. I think I just want to try the actual foundation, and then maybe the tint. I'll just start with some medical issues. So I kind of been like hanging low, but I'm still determined on my fitness goals. So one of my big things this year was to get myself fitter. Like just, you know, I want to get myself stronger. I don't want to have body aches. I don't want to have a lot of inflammation. I don't want to be bloated. I want to feel good in my body, and I want to have a clear mind. And so fitness is the thing for me. I've been doing strength training, which has been awesome, been like challenging myself. And I think it's important. Like before I was always just like, I'm just a runner girl. I'm just a girl that likes to walk. I like yoga. I started getting into Pilates, but honestly, some of those moves are just a little bit too much for my body. Like I can't move in those positions and I'm not that flexible. So yoga, running, strength training have been nice for me. If you guys have been following along, you guys have been seeing I've been doing a lot of that. I've been seeing a lot of progress. It definitely takes freaking time. It's nothing overnight. And so here's your little reminder that you can't compare yourself to someone else's chapter 1 when you know, your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 30, 40, 50, 100. Like everybody starts different. And I think sometimes we see online like, well, look at her body, she's all snatched after she had her baby, or you know, look at how she dropped the weight so fast. You don't really know exactly what they're doing, what surgeries they had, what supplements, what fat loss journey they're on, or anything. So you need to stay in your lane and focus on yourself. And I think for me, a lot of time I did do that. I was like still looking at the highlight reel and comparing myself, as well as when I was in my late like 20s. I started realizing like nobody has the same life experience that I have, and nobody is dealing with the same things that I'm dealing with. Like for example, my vertigo, my rosacea. Like when I go out and run, my rosacea gets flared up, so therefore then I can't run. I gotta run on the treadmill, or I gotta figure out how to get my steps in or my cardio in differently. And so there's just things like that. Like you don't really know people's situation and why they do stuff, but all I know is that Whole Foods, movement, water, Bible study is the life. Like it definitely gives you a peace of mind. It helps you just be such a better human. It makes you just feel happy. It's almost like a happy little remedy. So like instead of doing, you know, taking a prescription or something, like if you do just the simple things for yourself first thing in the morning, you're gonna feel like a better person. Like I told myself a while back, I'm not going to get on social media for the first 2 to 3 hours. I don't care. I'm not going to do it. But I love creating content. So I was kind of having like a little tug of war. So what I decided to do was I'm going to still be able to use my camera. I'm going to use my camera roll. That's it. I'm going to use my camera. I'm going to take pictures. I'm going to do videos. I'm not going to edit. I'm just going to do them raw. So I capture these videos and footage in the morning, as you guys see, my 5 a.m., 4 a.m. But I do not open up emails or social media. Like I did that before. I was in a season where I was doing that because I was doing it before I went to work, and I felt like I was in a frantic, like my body was just like always going. I would get somebody accepted this collaboration, somebody wrote this post, and I would just like go in this spiral, and all day I would just be like thinking about it subconsciously and just, you know, feeling not my best and didn't know why. And honestly, it was social media. And so I love social media. You guys know I used to social media manage in the past, and so I just love creating content. I love being on it, but I realized that for my own mental health and well-being, I need to disconnect. And I feel like YouTube kind of lets me just be me. You guys understand here. You guys are my people. So I love being on YouTube because of that reason. This had a cap? No, it did not. So I already did, like you guys see, I did like a full-on 1 layer. I wonder if I can let it like set and do one more because the coverage to me is not what I like. So that's it. I'm gonna like brush my brows out. So back to social media. The good thing is that since I changed my job back in February, I'm not doing social media managing. I basically, probably the last 2 years, I dropped my social media agency and I kind of just started taking the layers back and taking it slow, because I realized that I was getting in that weird compulsive social media toxic world. So the last thing that was on my list was doing social media managing for my office, and so when I left, that obviously got off my plate as well. And so I have my accounts, as you guys see, they're kind of like all over the place because I have a little bit of network marketing from Arbonne, from Oliveda, which I still use their products. I'm just not promoting it or pushing it. I just spit on my mirror. Pushing it or promoting it as much. And then I have my fitness content, my dark aesthetic, my motivation. I love that. I feel like right now I want to do more of that. Like, I'm into my journey and I want to inspire others who are in their 30s or 40s who are starting later and who see that there's other people in our age brackets that are doing things cosmetically, which is fine. If that's your jam, go for it. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that person who, I want to do it natural. I want to be natural. And if I'm just being lazy and taking the shortcut, then that's not helping me. Like, in the long run, I'm still losing. So to me, I want to understand my body, understand what works with me, against me. And like I mentioned to you guys, like cooking, whole foods, movement, that stuff is working for me. It's slower than I don't know what, but it's working. And so I don't want to go and just drop, thousands of dollars on something that is going to give me this immediate rush and fix, or so I think, because I talk to a lot of girls who get things done and then they're still nitpicking apart that procedure, or now they're finding a different part of their body to pick at, and I just don't think that's right. And then well, I'm on this tangent of like life-changing epiphanies of things that I realize is also freaking consuming so much content. You get in this spiral that you need all this shit. And I went through a huge haul in January when I was home. I cleaned out so much stuff and I was like, you know what? I'm just buying things to buy things. And honestly, I don't need that. I have enough. I have more than enough. I'm so grateful and thankful for what I have. And some of these collaborations I was doing, I was getting, more stuff, and I'm like, I don't need more stuff. So I kind of stopped the collaborations. I mean, I'm like, if it's a consumable, maybe then I'll take it, depending on what's in it. But if it's like a product or like, something like that, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't have to do the content for it anymore. I don't care how much they're paying. I mean, maybe if they're paying like to replace my whole salary for sure, but for, a few $100, I don't got time for that. I mean, I know it sounds weird, but my mental wellness and fitness, I rather focus on that or my family time or making a wholesome food than creating a freaking video that's gonna take me 2-3 hours for a few $100. I think it just depends on where you're at in your life. Like, if obviously a few months ago where, I wasn't working, I had to do what I had to do, and I was willing to do that. And so I think it's great opportunities if you're somebody that is at that level. But for right now, like, I have a job. I love my job. I love it. I'm happy where I'm working at. I'm learning. I'm growing. So consuming more content equals consuming more junk, more problems. And you don't need all this stuff. Like, seriously, to get yourself fitness, you don't need, which I bought, the weighted vest. You don't need the weighted vest. You don't need these stupid shoes. You don't need these special glasses. You don't need it. It's just that everybody has it, so you want it. And if you have the money, well then click, you buy it. So that's just something I've just been thinking about. Like, my goal is to pay off our house, purchase a lake house, enjoy my life, and consume less, create more. And so that's kind of where my mind's been, which is a good one. I've also been reading self-help books, more about money, about investments, just learning more. I think learning, I don't know if I should have put powder on this. Learning, it looks like it's setting well, but you know, the way my skin's been acting, it's been oily and stuff, so I'm like, and I haven't really been using powder, so when you're learning, you're growing, and when you're not, obviously you guys know the opposite. So hopefully you guys like my little TED talk, but yeah, I just think I just been kind of, my eyes have just been opening up to certain things, like, shit, we're not in a good situation. Like, a lot of people I talk to at work, patients who are coming in and they have full-blown decay in their mouth. Like, their mouth is rotten, but here they are in this nice car they drive up in. They look great on the outside, but their mouth is a hot mess. And when I quote them, you know, 20, 30 G's to do a full mouth rehabilitation to get them back to good health, they're like, oh, I don't have the money. Like, I don't know where I'm gonna get that from. Like, oh no, I'm gonna wait. How can you wait? Your mouth is connected to your whole body. Like, this is top priority. Like, freaking sell your damn purse if you want. Like, and then it makes you think, well, oh, I did have a lid. And then it makes you think, well, is that shit even real? Because, like, why do you have that if you can't afford it? I don't know. It's just, to me, your mouth is so important. Anyways, so we're gonna finish getting ready, and I will chat with you guys later, because I am just going on a tangent about life. I just want to show you guys the final look of my makeup. So I did that two coats of the Arbonne foundation, and then I did like dusted transparency CoverGirl, the 1110. That's what I always use. I've used that for so many years. That's been my transparency powder, and then I just kind of curled my hair like I normally do. So we are ready, and we're gonna get going on the road. So we'll chat later.
right, so we just arrived to the little lake house. This is our little hut, cabin, cocina for the weekend. And this is actually our friend's place. It's a cute little 1-bedroom. So we, me and my husband. I guess you did. So we're just here at Pine Mountain Lake. It is beautiful. As you guys can see, it's gorgeous. So we have a beautiful scene